What is up guys, Andy Forest Team Runner here and welcome back to another video, and today we are testing out the Insta360 Go. Not only that, but we're doing a CANOVA workout. So today you guys are going to get a full CANOVA workout plus then my thoughts on the Insta360 GO2. Quick disclaimer, this has been sent to me by Insta360 for the purpose of review. I'm excited today to be doing a full workout video to test out its capabilities and see how it works on the vlog. Myself and Lee are out here this morning up and down the industrial estate. You're going to get a full view of how the workout goes, and then we'll talk all about the camera, how I found it, how I found carrying it on the run compared to the GoPro, compare the footage and all that good stuff. So let's get started. Okay, first rep done. As far as the camera goes, it's really useful. It's just so small. I'm holding it in my hand nicely when we go on the pavement, so I'm gonna get run over. So obviously I can't see the footage, but in terms of carryability and stuff like that, it's definitely easier than the GoPro. I'm not using a selfie stick. In terms of the workout, 4K is 2.48 miles, and my watch is set in miles. 556, 552, and 551 for the 0.4, so probably an average of 554-ish. Trying to keep up with Lee, that is way too hard. I cannot see that pace being sustained. Good start, obviously, but you know, we'll see how we go from here. Anyway, on to rep 2. Rep 2 done. I went way too gun-ho on that one. Where I came up as, I think mile splits were 551, 552, 550, and then 546 for that last 0.48. So unnecessary, but I guess felt good on that rep. The difference is I'll be the one doing 4 out of the 5 reps and he'll be doing 5. He stayed back and was sensible. So yeah, so far so good. Roll on rep 3. There we go, third rep done. 548, 554 and 555 for that last 0.48. I definitely, it's weird, I feel really good when I start, and then I just really, I don't fade as such, but the problem is here, it's kind of first mile a little bit down and a small climb, and then the second mile is like all a gentle climb, and it just saps the energy. So the last 0.48 feels easy, and I think, yeah, I can do another one. But during that mile gentle rise, it's a mental challenge. But we're over halfway, on to 4. done. 5:52, 5:48, and then 5:56 with that 0.48. And that's 4 done. It's so funny. Go through such a roller coaster of emotions on these reps. Start off well, going downhill, work hard for a mile, think you can't do it on the second mile, and then you cruise on the 0.48. So delighted that we got this far at these paces. This is the quickest I've ever run a CANOVA workout, and I feel really strong. Don't overlook the fact that these will be helping, but this is all part of an experiment to get them to 200 miles. So yeah, on to the last one. Baby, 5:52, 5:51, 5:55 for that last 0.48. Wow. Honestly, fastest I've ever run a CANOVA workout. Pleasure to keep up with this, man, and just felt so good this morning. So just got to keep the ball rolling now. Bank this one. Over 15 miles before breakfast, before 7 AM, onwards to the next set. Go home, have a look at this footage, and talk about the Insta360 GO2. So there we go, an epic workout completed before 7 AM in the morning. 15.56 miles done and dusted in the Nike ZoomX Vaporfly NEXT. As part of this is now going to be talking more about the camera, but a couple of things to say on the workout. Number one, I did use the NEXT. That is part of a bigger picture to try and get those to 200 miles for another long-term review. So I'll dot those in throughout the year, get them up to 200 miles. I'm not going to use them religiously, just every now and again when I feel like it. And I think they're up to 150 now, as I said. And number two, just really happy with how that went. I'm not sure if I'm adapting to the heat. I'm not sure if it's now because I'm a bit more relaxed and I don't feel the pressure so much. I'm able to go out there because I am feeling like the spark is coming back. I've got that smile on my face again. I'm feeling good. And I don't know if that's that. I don't know if it was the company with Lee. Either way, it just clicked. And those reps ended up being sub 2:35 marathon pace, which is absolutely epic. Sub 2:35 marathon, I think, is 5:54 pace. And bar the first one, which was 5:54, the rest were 5:53 down to 5:50. So really happy with how that went. Delighted, in fact. So onto the camera. I'm going to approach this from a non-technical perspective. This is coming from me, and I am always brutally open and honest about anything that you guys see on this channel. I do not like change. I have my GoPro. I was sent this by Insta360, which I'm ridiculously grateful for, and I thought, how am I going to adapt to this camera? How am I going to use it? How easy it's going to be? And I thought the best thing to do is to throw it in at the deep end and let's do a full-on workout video. So I thought today will be the day. Lee's there, he can do a bit of filming for me, we can make a big video about it, it will be epic, and we'll see how the camera holds up. So the whole purpose of this camera is it is super. In terms of stabilization, as you saw in the footage, it is very good in a very lightweight package. This is the charging case. You open it up like that. You would then connect it to your phone and download the footage and do all of that stuff. But this is the camera itself. I just pull it out here. That is it. Now, I knew this morning that I wanted to take this thing out with us on the workout, and I thought, how do I do it? I have a couple of options. I can put it in this charging case magnetically, just clips in, and then I screw the selfie stick onto the bottom there and carry it around like a GoPro. So I'll be holding the stick, vlogging like that. This thing is a little bit weighty. I feel comfortable doing it on an easy run, but like with the GoPro, sometimes with that selfie stick, I don't really enjoy carrying the GoPro with the selfie stick on a workout. So I needed to keep it light and nimble. And what came in the case of the Insta360 was this pivot mount. And this was absolutely ideal. I just let it go in there and I use this. I used to have for my GoPro like a crocodile clip, like an alligator grip. that was almost exactly like this, and this is how I used to carry the GoPro, and so I thought I'll give this a go. This is ridiculously lightweight, it's going to be great, and it ended up being fantastic. Definitely the right choice. In terms of how this camera works, by default it is just on and it vibrates and it tells you it's recording with that light there, and then once you've finished, you press here again and off. It's vibrated and it's told me it's finished. So in terms of recording, I was running and just using my thumb, off, on, off, on. It was that simple. What you have to do with this camera by default is with that first tap comes up as normal video. So I did have to go into the app to connect to this camera and change it so that it's shot in Pro Video mode. Now Pro Video is what gives you the stabilization that us runners need when we're recording, and once you assign that button click to Pro Video, you're away. That's all I had to do. So in terms of pros and cons with me running with it, I found it much easier, lighter than the GoPro, much nimbler to use. When I was finished recording with it, flipped it down like that and carried it like that, and it was absolutely fine. In fact, it fitted in my hand a lot better than the GoPro, so straight away we were onto a win. The one negative I have to say, it's not a negative, it's just something that I have to get used to, and this works differently, is this will naturally shoot in kind of like a square fisheye shape. I don't know what that angle, I'm just a technophobe. So when I downloaded some raw footage, it all came out as 2880 by 2880 in a square with a big fisheye lens. So what you have to do in each clip is go into the app and set them to linear mode, which is what I have my GoPro set to, and that eradicates the fisheye effect, the circular effect, puts it into 16 by 9 I think it is, and then you can download it from there. So what I had to do is go into the app for the footage. So this is where I'm different with my GoPro. With the GoPro I can just take I can plug the GoPro in and download the footage straight away. There's an extra step. I have to pull it into my app, set every single clip to linear, download it to my phone, and then from my phone take it to the computer. So it did take a little bit longer, and that's something I'm going to have to get used to. It's great for making Instagram videos, which I'll be doing a lot more of, like dead simple, pull it to the phone, load it straight onto Instagram. So I did an Instagram video straight away. Making a proper video is just going to be that extra step, a little bit more time consuming, so just something I'm going to have to think about. And as you can probably see, I did mess up some of the settings, some of the colors. I did some auto correction on the export, or there was a color plus or something like that which I set to on. I assumed it was going to boost the colors. It seems to have kind of blurred the sun and made a few things a little bit fuzzy. So there's some stuff that I need to work out. I have been sent some recommendations by Insta, so I kind of need to go through that and see where I went a little bit wrong there, just to make sure that the footage is super, super crystal clear, because it can be, and I will make sure that it is on the next one. But I've got to say, overall, straight off the bat, I was hesitant with this thing when I first got it. I was a little bit nervous with change. I wondered if it was going to be a bit of a faff with the app, but you know what? It ended up being so worth it. I much prefer the field of view on this thing. It gave more of a spectrum of the running. I got more of myself and Lee in the shot, and it just kind of gave a better all-round picture. Or that's what I felt anyway. I'd love to know what you guys think. And any running YouTubers out there, content creators, or anyone that just bought this camera anyway, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below. I have to be honest with you, I was hesitant, but I've been won over after the first run, and I will be using this thing a lot more moving forwards. Yeah, not a lot more to say other than really positive first impressions. I'll be doing more videos using this. I think definitely more workout videos in general using this thing. If I can rope Lee into doing a bit of cameraman work, definitely get some full workout videos shot on it. And yeah, thank you once again Insta360 for sending this. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout video and are excited for the new camera that's been added to the rotation here along with the GoPro. We're going to make some awesome videos moving forward. That's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Until then.